Hello all, greetings, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do another Update My Binder with me, and I wanted to kind of show off first how I store my photo cards that I need to put away in my binder. I have this little I think it was like a cash register tray or something that I just have, and I put like larger inclusions in here, some other random stuff that is a little bigger, and then like my photo cards kind of stacked up either like per binder or per group depending on how much the group has. So like right here, Mamamoo is this entire stack because I have a lot of Mamamoo to put away today. And then over here is just honestly a bunch of just freebies. They're all freebie stuff that I use for my trades and sales, so I just keep them there. It's pretty convenient. But yeah, so here's a little overview of what I have to put away, but let's just get into it. Okay, so first we're going to start with BTS. I only have 2 cards to put away, and I was thinking while I was going to put away my cards to kind of talk about why I collect the groups that I do, the members that I do, etc. while I'm putting away those cards. I collect 10 groups total, for at least for photo cards. 11, I guess, if you count Day 6, who I only collect albums for. Some collect full groups like BTS, I collect OT7. And for some groups like Itzy, I only collect 1 member. So I just kind of want to talk about that, like when I got into each group and maybe like the song that really pushed me to like stan them like I do. So I'm gonna just kind of talk about that. Alright, so let's start with BTS. For BTS, I first heard of BTS when they released DNA. That was the first song I ever heard from BTS. However, it is not the song that made me like stan. I'm pretty open in saying that I am not like the biggest DNA fan. Definitely not my favorite song by any means. However, DNA was kind of like my stepping stone into even like getting to know the group. That's how I kind of learned their names and kind of delved into other songs from them. But not soon, like long after that, is when they released Fake Love. And Fake Love is absolutely the song that made me an ARMY. I have Yoongi's Memories DVD card right there. Perfect. All done with this binder. I'm also going to be completely redoing this binder. It mostly has like, it's supposed to be like my Yoonmin binder, but it has not become that. It's just become like a OT7 extension. And I need to not have that. So I might have to do a binder clean out update. So yeah, Fake Love was what got me into BTS and made me an ARMY. And soon after that, it was like I was all in and everything. Fake Love, I don't consider my first comeback with BTS because I didn't consider myself to be an ARMY, and I just, just didn't really consider that for me. Idol, however, is my first official comeback with BTS. I stayed up for it. I anticipated it. I was like, involved in promoting and everything like that. So that is my first official comeback with BTS. Where am I going here? And I have this Hobie Soundwave Lucky Draw. Great. And as most of you know, I think that Jimin is my ultimate bias from Fake Love era. He caught my attention right away and continued to catch my attention when I eventually found my way to the Blood, Sweat, and Tears music video. I was I was captivated, hook, line, and sinker. I was like, he is everything to me. But Yoongi, however, was not an alt of mine until actually he released his D2 music video for Daechita. I knew after, like, I was like flirting with the idea of having Yoongi be an alt, because I just would honestly not shut up about him often for like to my friend. And finally, when that music video for Daechita released and the album and everything, my friend actually was like, told me, she's like, he's an alt for you, like you need to stop denying it. And I was like, oh my god, Yoongi's an alt. So kind of that's what happened. So I guess Daechita is my stamp of ulting Yoongi. For BTS, my favorite song is Save Me, and I guess Save Me and I'm Fine. The Young Forever and honestly the Love Yourself Answer albums, they're repack albums, I know, but they are just like, they're everything to me. Those songs are just such, I don't know how to really describe it. It really just is my comfort. So yeah, that is how I got into BTS. Alright, so here's my girl groups binder, and my girl groups binder also needs to have a huge revamp. It is, it's kind of it's the point of no return where I need to like get rid of a group or reconfigure this whole thing. I will be figuring that out and making a video about that soon, I hope. But we'll start now with Mamamoo. I have a lot of cards to put away for Mamamoo. And Mamamoo is another one of my alt groups. My alt bias is Wien. And I got into Mamamoo in 2019. Yes, and I got into them initially from their White Wind album with Go-Go Baby. That is the first song that I heard from Mamamoo, and my first comeback with them was for Reality in Black, which was their hip, right here, hip music video. And I finally have Hwasa, and I'm finally completing the lenties. Oh my gosh. It's so pretty. I love it. And they make their picture in the back. Ah! Yay. Yeah, that is how I got into Mamamoo. For every alt group that I have, there's kind of a song that I hear from them that kind of makes me like alt them on the spot. It's like, I kind of described it when I announced that I was alting TXT. It's like an out-of-body kind of experience, like a soul grabbing experience. Like whatever situation I'm going through, it just kind of like becomes something big. I don't know how to describe it. It's just a feeling that I have. I don't know if that makes much sense. Here are the rest of the WA cards. And how did I do this? I have Hwasa. And Win. And Moonbyul. I'm still wrestling with the idea of how I should store these. I think it looks good as an OT, as a 8-pocket page, I don't know. Anyways, as I was saying, the song that kind of made me alt Mamamoo was Starry Night from their Yellow Flower album. Starry Night, if you have not heard it, it's such a beautiful, beautiful song. It just makes me, I don't know, it just made me feel all the feels. And I was like, alright, this is like for real. So yeah, I heard that song after I heard Go-Go Baby, and I obviously like deep dived into all of their music, and I saw the music video for Starry Night, and I was like, oh my god. So then I like, you know, anticipated their hip comeback, and you know, been a Mumu ever since. One sec, I also forgot about these cards that I have. I have Wien and Solar's Travel Make Star cards. I wasn't planning to collect OT4 for these, but I already had Wien's, and now I have Solar's, so that is what I'll be doing now, I guess. So put Wien here, and Solar up here. I never have white sleeves. We know. But let's move on. I have a lot to put away for WA. So I have all of these hollow cards to put away. These Make Star hollows. Again, wasn't planning to collect OT4, but I was weak. So I got all of these. So let's do Solar. and Moonstar, and Wien, and Hwasa, some people don't like these like hollow cards. I think they're so pretty. I like them a lot. I don't really know why people kind of like really hate them. I think they're so pretty. Yeah. Wien, oh, she's so pouty, it's so cute. And Hwasa, she's also making a pouty face. It's so cute. Very cute. This is a very satisfying page. I love it. Let's see here. Oh, I forgot. More Hwa stuff. But for here, it's just Wien, and here's where I'm just going to be collecting Wien stuff. So for now, I'm going to just put them like this. I'll obviously be getting more stuff, but here are some of Wien's cards. So pretty. Love the Hwa comeback. It's such a pretty album, such a pretty comeback. And then I have some more Wien. My Mamamoo setup is, quite frankly, such a mess. I really need to get it together, but here are some other Wien Red Make Star cards. I think I'm gonna do it like that. Maybe I'll do it down here. For no particular reason, but other than to like see them. Oh, it's such a mess. So embarrassing. I need to do better with my Mamamoo collection. Okay, so now we are on to my girls for Twice. And for Twice, I ulted them not too long after I ulted BTS. I discovered them after I kind of was deep diving into BTS. I was like, oh, what other... They kind of just came up in my like YouTube algorithm, so it was just meant to be, I guess. The first Twice song I ever heard was Fancy, and no, that's not true. The first song I ever heard was TT. It was TT. And then I went through the whole deal of like, you know, searching for their songs and everything like that. My first comeback was Fancy. That's what it was. That was my first official comeback with Twice. And Feel Special is when I like ulted them. They were a group that I like loved very dearly, but Feel Special is where I was like, oh my god. Again, it's just like one of those songs that like really changed me. Junghyun, Sana, and Dahyun are my alt biases for Twice, my top three. Junghyun was my first bias from... Honestly, if you haven't heard 1 in a Million by Twice, Junghyun has this beautiful, beautiful part. And I don't know, she was always so endearing and just fun and everything, and I heard recently that she's going to be going back on hiatus, and I'm so sad for her, but I'm proud of her. I want her to just be happy. I want nothing more for her than for her to be happy, and she's not happy right now, and we need to respect that, even though it is like very sad. I'm very sad about it. But I do have some What Is Love Sana cards to put away. I am gonna be completing this. Oh my god, this OT9 set is finally done. What Is Love era is almost done for me. So exciting. And then I have this card, which is not on this page. It's on this page. Sana. And then continuing for Twice, Dahyun was my second alt bias from Likey. When I saw the Likey video, I just like, and honestly TT too, she was just so captivating and funny. And I guess What Is Love? I don't know. She's just so, just everything. I love her so much. And then from Feel Special is where I ulted Sana. Continuing on for Twice, I actually have a card to put away for this OT9 set. It's a Nyan card. Nyan, for some reason, has been a hard member for me to find and to trade for, so I'm happy to have that card. I have another OT9 set that I didn't start yet because I didn't have any of the cards for it. But I have this Mamamoo card, which I'm so happy about. This card is so, so pretty. And then I have this Junghyun water border. I absolutely love Junghyun's cards for summer nights. I can't wait to get all of them. They're just so pretty. Then here is Junghyun's sand border card. And I have Diane's message card here. Very, very exciting. I don't even have the Summer Nights albums, and I've made this much progress already from just trading, so that's pretty cool. I do need to get those albums eventually. And then I have Chaeyoung's card for this OT9 set. Moving along, I don't really have much more to put away for yes or yes. Just Diane's hand card. Alright, let's move along to Fancy, my first official comeback with Twice. And again, I constitute my first official comeback as like me openly saying like I'm a once, like I am in this, I am like fully invested in this comeback kind of a thing. If that's different for you, that's totally fine. I'm not the, you know, stan police. That's just how I personally view it. But I have Momo here, and Mina, and Gio, and just missing Nyan. I'm almost always just missing Nyan for my OT9 sets. So Fancy, almost done with Fancy. I have this Diane card, the like little bordered card, very, very cute. I'm done with this page. I'm literally just missing Sana's letter card. Let's go to Feel Special. And I have Gio. Slow and steady progress on this set. I have to keep telling myself that. It's a very difficult set to collect for. Let's go to Eyes Wide Open. Here we go. And I have Momo here. And again, still missing Nyan. It's kind of a trend for me. Just always missing Nyan's cards. And then lastly for Twice, here, I have Nyan and I have Sana. I'm finally going to be officially done with Taste of Love. So exciting. I have Sana and Nyan. Yay! Oh my gosh. This set is so pretty. It's just such a great set. Oh my gosh. Yay! Now we're here with Itzy. And for Itzy, I am finally going to be officially completing Yeji's collection for her album cards because of this unit card with Ryujin. For some reason, it's a very difficult card to find. Now for Itzy, their debut was Dala Dala, and I wasn't really following closely their whole like debut, but I heard Dala Dala and I was like kind of on the fence about it, but then it like became the storm that it was, and I was obsessed, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna follow these girls, I'm gonna collect for these girls. So Itzy was my first like official comeback with them because I was super excited. I was like full Midzy. I was very just like yes, and here I am being a Midzy ever since. I'm absolutely obsessed with Itzy. They're also having a comeback very soon. They just announced that. They have like member covers this time. That's pretty exciting. I have this Tower Records card for Yeji. I wasn't planning on collecting too many like pre-order benefits for Yeji, but I don't know, I got this card and I got that one. Now I kind of just want to like fill this page. So I might just get more, but I'm officially done with her album collection, which is so great, and this OT5 set that I love. I hope that more cards will be like this style for Itzy. I absolutely love Itzy. Okay, now we're on to Everglow. I actually have a good amount of Everglow cards to put away. Shocking, I know. I almost never do, but I finally have some Everglow cards to put away. Very, very exciting. So what am I going to do here? This is Hush. And for Everglow, I was... honestly, Everglow was like the first, like, rookie... No, that's a lie. TXT was. But after TXT, Everglow, I, like, was very excited about their debut and anticipated it, and I pre-ordered their first album. So, I've been following them since their debut for Bonbon Chocolat, and I've just been obsessed with them ever since. I'm a big fan of Everglow. I really, really love them. Love the girls. Love Aisha. She's such a sweetheart. And I need to figure out what I'm doing with my setup here. Because I don't think I'm going to have enough room. I have this. Let me first put away my like OT6 set. Here we go. So what I'm doing for my OT6 set is I'm putting like Aisha in the middle because she's my bias, and then Yeren here because she's facing the same way, and then Anda down here, and Shin right here because they're facing the same way, facing, and then Mia and Anda are like my wreckers, I guess, so I'll keep them in the middle. But I actually finished an OT6 set. So exciting, because Everglow doesn't have like the biggest collecting community, I guess, so it's been kind of a challenge to collect for Aisha. As you can see, her earlier cards, I still don't even have them, and I have had all the albums. It's just like really challenging. But let's see, I'm gonna put this card, you know what I'm gonna do? What am I gonna do? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna put this, does that make sense? Because I kind of like that I'm able to like fill a page. I'll put this here, and there is like a pre-order benefit card that I want to get eventually of her in this hat, so I'm gonna hold that spot for that card. I'm gonna add another page here. And then these cards and this one kind of coexist together, even though they're not even from like the same era. Technically, I like how they look together. And then I do have two of the hollow cards. I'm gonna just keep them, to be honest. So I'm gonna put them here. Okay, so that is what I'm doing, I guess, now for Everglow and for Aisha. I probably honestly will move these group cards like to the back when I get more of them, I guess. I don't know. I've been struggling with how to put this, but I like it. This is like a black, pink, and like red kind of vibe here. I like that a lot. So I'm gonna keep it like that, even though these are not technically the same era. These just go better. Like, this card is so random. They don't fit well. So that's my logic. Okay, and I don't have anything to put away for Red Velvet, but I just wanted to briefly talk about them. They are having a comeback. No, they had their comeback. Queendom, hello, go go watch the music video, go stream. The album is awesome. My albums should be coming hopefully soon. They've been like at preparing item on K-Town for you for a week. So still waiting for those. I'll have an unboxing as soon as I get them. But for Red Velvet, I collect Silgi, as you can see. And I kind of, after I was in my whole like getting into BTS and Twice and Mamamoo, I kind of looked into Red Velvet not too long after that, and I discovered Russian Roulette. I am obsessed with that song. Russian Roulette is the reason that I collect Red Velvet. It's such a good song. I would say Peekaboo is probably like my second reason, or Red Flavor, one of those. Red Velvet has such a cool and interesting discography, and Psycho was my like first official comeback with them, which was sad because it was so short-lived. So this has been like, this comeback for Queendom has been a long time coming for me. Obviously, as you can see, I am not doing super well on my Red Velvet collection, but with Queendom, I'm hoping to get Silgi's cards pretty quickly. So that is all for my girl groups and who I collect and why I collect them. Hopefully that was interesting enough. Okay, so my boy group's binder opens up right away to TXT, who just had their comeback with Lover Loser, and I've been not able to shut up about how I have just ulted them and how I collect OT5. I know, I talk about it way too much, but I have, and I'm obsessed with them. TXT, I have been following them since their debut with Crown, and I don't know why it took me this long to ult them. I fight with myself about that every day. I'm like, what, Brittany, what is wrong with you? Why did it take so long? I don't have anything to put away for TXT because I don't have their albums. Still waiting on those as well as with my Queendom albums, but yes, that is why. Yeonjun is my bias. Huening Kai and Taeyeon are my wreckers. Subin and Bumgyu are also my wreckers. I collect OT5 for them. So yeah, that was TXT. Now let's get into Ateez. Okay, I have Ateez here, and I got into Ateez after Say My Name era and Hala Hala. And Say My Name is the reason that I collect for Ateez. That song, I will still talk about it to this day. It's like the first song that I want to show somebody when they ask about Ateez. I'm obsessed with that song, with that album. It's fantastic. I'm upset that I wasn't really aware of them until that song, because I would have loved to like been an official Ateenian and been like, yeah, this is Ateez. So but my first official comeback was for Wave, which I guess is not too bad because that was their first music show win, and Wave is also an incredible song. That album is fantastic. And I collect, as you can see, Wooyoung and Seonghwa. Wooyoung was my like first bias right away, and Seonghwa, I started collecting him during Wonderland. And I have some Seonghwa to put away. I'm not sure. I think this card, I'm gonna put it up here. And this one is not an album card. It's like a pre-order benefit. but I'm actually going to put it here since he's wearing the same outfit. I think that just looks nicer. I've been so bad on my Ateez collection. It's so barren. And I think I just saw a teaser on Instagram that they're having a comeback soon, so there's that. I'm so behind. Next here we have Stray Kids. And for Stray Kids, I've really been on a roller coaster with Stray Kids. I first found out about them after they released God's Menu, and that song just blew me away. That whole album honestly blew me away. It's a fantastic album. Like, listening top to bottom, it's really, really great. It's a really fun, really good listen. But for my bias for Stray Kids, I went back and forth for months. I couldn't decide who my bias was. Every single one of them had a moment of like, oh, they're my bias. Oh, they're my bias. Oh, this one is. And it's like, quite frankly, it took me a long time to even like consider collecting. I was just buying their albums. Like, I bought their Go Live and then In Life album after, because Backdoor was my like first comeback with them, but I didn't have a bias. And finally, I guess my friend was telling me, she's like, you talk about Chan a lot. Like, I was always sending her like funny videos or like Chan doing an inspirational quote or something, and she's like, you clearly bias him. And I was like, no. And then I thought about it, I'm like, oh, I guess I do. So that's when I decided to start collecting Chan, which was earlier this year? No, I think December of last year I decided to collect him. So my Stray Kids collection is also pretty barren. Kind of sad to look at, but that is okay. I do have this I Am Who card, and I'm going to, I don't remember like the layout I had in mind. I think I have his other two I Am Who cards coming in my next Neokyo haul, so I'll be able to figure that out soon. So yeah, Chan collection, slowly but surely chugging along. I do have a lot of these like pre-order and fan sign cards for Chan for In Life. Pretty excited about that. I'm actually going to move these though. The album cards up here and put the like pre-order benefit and fan sign cards. I'm gonna put the pre-order benefit and fan sign cards like down here. So I have, let's see. So I have this card, which is like one of the cutest cards I've ever seen. Him in this little hoodie, it's so cute. So I'm gonna put it in the middle because I'm obsessed with it. And then this card, I'm going to put it right here, I guess. And these two like hollow cards, similar to the Mamamoo ones. And I'll put them down here. There are two other like pre-order benefit cards that I'm planning to get eventually for In Life, so I'll just kind of have that blocked off there. But yeah, here is Stray Kids. Moving along. I don't have anything to put away for Day 6, but I want to talk about Day 6. I only collect Day 6's albums. I don't collect a specific member because I can't decide who my bias is, but I got into Day 6 in 2019. Yeah, The Book of Us Entropy was the first comeback I had with them, and my favorite album from Day 6 is Moonrise. I beg that you go listen to Moonrise from top to bottom. You will be forever changed. Day 6's discography is quite honestly perfect in every way. You don't have to collect or buy their albums, so just go listen. Go on Spotify or Apple Music or whatever you like to stream on. Go watch their music videos. They're really great. It's just, I love Day 6. I absolutely adore their music. They're so just lyrically gifted, musically talented, vocally just god tier vocals, all of them. Love Day 6. But that was all I had for this binder. Let's move on to my last binder. Okay, and then my last binder here is for 17, my other alt group. And for 17, I have been a carrot since February of 2019. My first album that I heard from 17, I guess their first music video, was You Made My Dawn, and it was for Home and Getting Closer. Those two songs, they're so different, just in every way. But Home, I heard that song and it was just one of those things, one of those moments where I was like, oh my god, I was like in a feeling moment, and that song made me feel feels. And it kind of made me deep dive into 17. The song that made me bias and eventually alt Hoshi was Clap, from Teenage. It was when he had his pink hair. Oh my gosh, he's so charismatic and just a performing genius. So that was when I biased and ulted Hoshi, and my first official comeback was for an ode. What a lucky time to have it be my first comeback. An ode is like a perfect album. And an ode is when I ulted Woozy with not Hit or Fear. That was not the reason for ulting Woozy. It was for Second Life. If you have not heard an ode from top to bottom, first of all, go and listen to an ode from top to bottom. You should. But Second Life, quite literally, is one of my most favorite songs ever. It's so beautiful. There's just so much feeling and like sadness in it, and like, just go listen to Second Life. It's the reason that Woozy is one of my alts now in K-pop, and it's just great. So here is AL1, and I have Vernon to put away. What a good time for me to finish this and put away Vernon, because Vernon is my most recent collection, I guess. I started collecting Vernon pretty recently, and I decided to start collecting him because I was finishing up Woozy and Hoshi's collection and pretty much am done with their collection. Actually, what am I doing here? This one I want there. And Vernon was kind of always like a wrecker for me. I just didn't want to commit to collecting a third member from 17. But yeah, Vernon, if you haven't seen the Fear music video, Vernon is center stage. He's amazing. He's an incredible rapper, and he's just so funny. He's just so effortlessly funny, and like, for what? For no reason. And now here we have Teenage. And I have all of Vernon's cards for Teenage. Now I'm going to be struggling with what to do for Teenage because I like this setup for Hoshi and Woozy, but now I'm introducing Vernon's cards, which are right here for Teenage. I think for right now in this moment, I'm going to just kind of put them in here. I don't know what to do. I'm kind of running out of time because I gotta get going soon, so I can't really like think too deeply about how I want to set this up, but for now I'm gonna just have them here in my binder. I don't like this. This is not gonna stay like this. I'm gonna have to figure out how I want to like integrate them together because it's 4 cards per member, and that's kind of a weird number. I'll figure it out. But moving along here, You Make My Day for Vernon. Oh my god. It's a duplicate. Dang, I thought I was finishing this. Okay, guess not. Well, I have him up for trade. Is this a duplicate? I hope not. No. No. Okay. Oh my gosh, so sad. I thought I was finishing Vernon's You Make My Day. Dang, that's sad. Oh well. I'll move that up here. And then, oop, got a little stuck. Let's move to Hengare. That's what I have to put away next for Vernon. I have mostly Vernon stuff to put away. Is this the same? No, it's not. It just looks exactly. Vernon is so funny because he literally makes like the same face in every single one of his photo cards. He's so just like, it's the same. This is like the only different one. He's so funny. But yeah, there's Hengare. And then I have nothing to put away here or here. That's a lie. I have this card for Hoshi. And it goes right here. Fan sign card. I have also recently decided to collect for Vernon's fan signs cards for Hengare, fan sign and pre-order benefit cards because they are very pretty. Moving right along, I need to go to Hoshi section. Let's see. Where is that? Well, I guess we can start here. I have some spider cards to put away. So this is number 4. And whenever I get the special card, it'll go there. And 5. Okay, very nice. And this card is 9. And then this card is 16, which I actually need to move around here. Very, very nice. Making some pretty good progress on Hoshi's trading cards. I was really worried for a while that this was just going to be the biggest headache to even attempt to collect for. Okay, and this card goes here. Ooh, very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, so I need to make more progress on that set, but this is what I want. So I have here these photo cards from Hoshi's Night magazine, and I decided to put them here with his 13 tapes cards. He has the same hair color, and I just thought it'd be really cute. Also, I don't want to like waste a whole page on 4 cards. So yeah, we're gonna do that, and let me think about how I want to do this. I think I'll do it like that. Cute. I think that's really cute. It's from his 13 tapes. It's from 2 magazines, so his 13 tapes and his Night magazine. I think that looks pretty good. Cool. Okay, so that is all I had to put away for my photo card collection. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that you enjoyed hearing me talk about the groups I collect for and why I collect them, etc. Hope it was informative for you. But thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel for more content from me. Thank you so much for watching, and until I see you guys in my next video. Bye!